What's up guys, welcome back to Everything Wedding. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. We are super excited to have you on our channel today. Guys, if you're watching and you're not yet subscribed, kindly consider subscribing. Do not forget to hit that notification bell so that you're notified each time we upload. And guys, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up because that also helps the channel to grow. And we kindly ask you to share this video with your loved ones because you never know who might need it. And leave me a comment in the comment section which gown is your favorite for this particular video. So in today's video we're going to be sharing with you these gorgeous gowns, and also we're going to be learning about why your formal dress looks cheap. We're going to be giving you a few reasons why your formal dress looks cheap so that you avoid buying a formal dress that will make you look cheap when you're walking down the red carpet or you're wearing it for your wedding reception. So the first reason we'd share with you guys why your gown looks cheap is because it looks like it converts into African dress. So you shouldn't be able to see a short club dress hidden under your long evening gown. If you look like the look of these kinds of lightweight sheer evening dresses, make sure you choose one that has enough going on, like it has pleats or it has abstract prints or embellishments, so that whatever is underneath doesn't show through. So if the fabric is sheer is being used too simple or is flat, it will seem flimsy, and that's never an expensive look. And also you want to avoid very bright gowns, for example neon. And I would love to tell you guys that neon is not sophisticated, at least not the way makers of most formal dresses do it. So Givenchy can make a neon gown look classy, Chanel can make a neon gown look classy, the dress in the mall across the food court cannot. So when it comes to formal dresses, avoid bright colors in general because they are especially difficult to pull off. So sure, there are exceptions depending on your skin tone and the quality of the fabric, but if you want to avoid looking cheap, it's really best to either skew lighter, pastels, muted colors and white, or darker jewel tones and black. Another reason or another thing that will make your gown look cheap is when the embellishments look totally stuck on. It's a bad sign if it looks like you could repair your dress with a hot glue gun. The smaller the individual embellishments, the better. That way they will look like they are actually part of the fabric and not like they were just slapped on at the end. So it's also a good idea to stick with more abstract embellishments which are less likely to distract from the overall look. So another thing which will make your gown look cheap is when the embellishments look like jewelry and they also look like bad jewelry. Not only do big jeweled necklines make a look old, they also make your dress less versatile. So kindly keep the neckline simple. Big blinged out statement necklaces, whether they are accessories or actually part of your dress, are not your friends. So if you want to add some sparkle to your look, do it with bracelets. You can do it with earrings, shoes and bags, and remember that a little bit goes a very long way. So guys, when you look like a Disney princess, then your gown is definitely going to make you look cheap, or at least you are trying to look like a Disney princess. If you want a Chanel Elsa at your next formal event, do so in spirit. A cool icy palette or some sparkle action on the sleeve is plenty of Elsa inspiration for any real human not working at Disneyland. So leave the train and the giant side braids in the movie where they belong. So another tip to make you not look cheap is that you are grown up but you look like you're going for your Quinceanera. So teens are rarely understand or appreciate subtlety and simplicity. That's fine. It will give them something to be motivated about when they grow up. But while it is one thing for a 15-year-old to wear a flurry or ruffles, ombre, polyester, rosette, and rhinestones, it is quite another for a grown woman. So don't get me wrong, if all that noise is really your jam, hey, then you do you, but it is going to look cheap even if it isn't as extreme as the example that we've given you. So less is more, especially if you're shopping with a limited budget and you cannot afford high-end embellishments. And if you really care about making sure your formal wear looks its richest, then do yourself a favor and just avoid ruffles altogether. And also another tip to know that a gown is gonna make you look cheap: if it looks like two different dresses cut in half and sewn together. This kind of stark contrast between the top and the bottom of the dress, especially jarring when there is a whole high-necked or overworked naked thing happening above the waist and a bright opaque tent happening below it. You try to make an evening look with a big skirt and some loose rhinestones. So stick to a single color to help balance a more naked top with a more covered up bottom. And also guys, unless you are a ballerina performing on stage, tulle just looks childish, especially synthetic tulles, which are just so damn stiff and coarse. They have no floor, they just sort of stand there, and your dress should not be able to stand up without you in it. You will look more womanly and sophisticated if you choose a dress that follows the line of your body, and if you miss the femininity of tulle, try lace instead. Just make sure the edges of the garment follow the pattern of the lace itself, scalloped with little threads hanging all around. Otherwise, if the lace is just cut straight across, folded and sewn into itself like any other fabric, that's gonna make your gown look cheap. So guys, cutouts can be sexy, but they can also be really unflattering, and if they are not done correctly, they can make the most expensive dress look trashy. So in general, cutouts look more sophisticated when they are placed at or above the line of your natural waist. So things like high slits of course are great too, as are low backs, which can still look very elegant even when they go well below your natural waist. So guys, the last tip that I'm going to share with you guys is that nude mesh paneling isn't fooling anyone. So nude mesh paneling can be great for smoothing over the exposed bits of the skin that cutouts and more daring dresses often leave visible, but it can only work and look expensive if the sheer panels are very thin and actually match your skin tone. So stop trying to make your dress look like your skin, because unless you're working with Zuhar Murad, it probably will never. Either be naked but actually embracing plunging necklines and daring cutouts, or choose dresses that take advantage of those sheer panels and turn them into something interesting with color, lace and supple embellishments. So guys, that marks the end of our topic today. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'm gonna let you guys finish the rest of the video. We're super excited always to have you on our channel today. Kindly subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful in one way or another, and let me know in the comments which gown was your favorite for this particular video, and I hope that I'll be able to see you guys on the next one.
Got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we fall.